So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Beckham.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, it's Van Basten.
Well, Peter, I'm looking forward to seeing a player who has brought some new skills to the game. Ronaldinho. He looks one way and passes the other. Unconventional and cheeky, but always, always an enjoyable watch.
Yeah, he's playing beach. It's Bapak! Oh, what a mistake! Cafu. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Ambrosini. Wilshere. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Ljungberg. Big chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now they can spring out of defence. No goals as yet. Ambrosini. And it's Ronaldinho. And he's intervened well there. Perez. Now Bergkamp. Ljungberg.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Well, it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gently done. And it's Beckham.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out. Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Ambrosini. He's had a hit! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Almost the perfect move. Almost. The finish just wasn't quite at the same level.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Played back in.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box. They've got to make this nice and quick.
And here's Beckham. Fofana. Ljungberg. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ljungberg. Costa Curta wins the duel this time. Ronaldinho. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Van Basten. Just 5 minutes left until the break. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's a chance! That comes as a mighty relief.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Ciao. Oh, it's come loose. And the half-time whistle goes. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. So neither side has yet broken through. Now it's Van Basten. No, he's just misjudged that one. Moved on forwards. Bergkamp. Ljungberg. Ciao tries to clear. Rafael Leao. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Basten. Van Basten! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Van Basten actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. And he's gone backward here. The ball has bounced loose now. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Chance here to counter. Perez puts his foot on the gas. He's tried one! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time. Well, great chance! And that is wildly off target.
Well, he did get himself into a good position. Something for him to cling to.
Beckham. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. Ljungberg. He might be in here! Ljungberg! He scored!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So we have our breakthrough.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Costa Curta. No idea less said about that pass, the better.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He has found the way through. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, the further he went, the more attention he attracted. There was just way too much pressure for him to get the shot away.
Threads one in, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Milan are definitely going about this the right way.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rafael Leao, well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's found the way through. Ciao gets good distance on it. Your impression so far, Jim?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Cafu, Beckham. Beckham stood his ground strongly. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Ambrosini, Fofana. And Ambrosini. Fofana.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Ljungberg. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Arsenal still ahead by the game's only goal. And it's Perez. Lovely feet. Up he goes! He should have put that one away.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 19.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Him is Thomas Rashitsky. Substitution
Fofana.
in progress.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Now it's Beckham. Now it's Chukwueze. And here's Van Basten. He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Ambrosini is offering a right smile there.
All hands on deck for this one.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Perez. Chukwueze. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 15, Parlour. Coming on the field is...
And that's it. Relief, finally. Now at last they can enjoy the taste of victory. Fingernails bitten to the quick, but they... Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation, as to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. The action has already started. Has a goal! Great build-up, it all deserved a better ending.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
And here's Bergkamp. Bergkamp! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And that was somewhat errant. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Tries a shot! What a wonderful goal!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Terrible error, duly punished. Milan are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ljungberg. Oh, super find. He is through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ronaldinho. Cafu. That's a sharp pass. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that was vital. Rafael Leao. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Costa Curta gets over and intercepts. Oh, played right into his... Rafael Leao! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh, what has happened here? Tries the cut back. Costa Curta clips it so gently. And the shot! Goal! AC Milan are all square. It is a good finish. The odds were against him, little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Can he spark a counter here? Brilliantly cut out. Ambrosini. Cafu. Now it's Bergkamp. Bergkamp unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And here's Bergkamp, shapes to shoot! And now they can clear their lines. Oh, it's Van Basten. Ronaldinho. Beckham. So nearly the perfect ball. Van Basten was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Stood up well to him there. He's gone for goal. And no one is overly concerned about that.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
And it's Ronaldinho. Fofana, who does have an assist to his name. Beckham showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. And he's managed to get free. Real chance! Goal! Arsenal! And they're back in front. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
And now he has two. Arsenal get themselves into the lead. Ronaldinho, and here's Van Basten. Arsenal looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Back into the middle. Ambrosini. It's Fofana. And he cuts out the supply. Fofana.
Van Basten really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Played back. And he'll shoot here. Perez. Strong running down that left flank. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. And it's Van Basten. Fofana. Ambrosini. And it's Ronaldinho. The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it has been a very watchable football match that has already provided 3 goals, both teams contributing plenty to it. And in terms of scoreline, it is close to being perfectly balanced. The game living up to billing, and plenty of thrills to keep the crowd warm. Can he finish? It's a goal! And there's your hat-trick hero. He is simply indefatigable.
Yeah, the pass was bang on, and he just had to ensure he didn't stray offside. The finish was actually bang on too.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, he's been the outstanding player on the pitch and devastating in front of goal. What a display, what a player.
So the lead now is 2.
They've seen the light and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Oh, that's a fine interception.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Played into space out wide. Fofana. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that...
Oh, he's been caught on it here!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Oh, it's Van Basten. And they can counter here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Fofana. And here's Van Basten. He's going for goal! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Van Basten really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Timber. Here's Vieira. Quality ball. And here's Perez. And he's being shifted off it. Cafu making good progress on the right-hand side. Couldn't squeeze it through. Van Basten. Ambrosini. Oh, it's come loose. Vieira. Timber. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Ljungberg. Oh, that's neat. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away. He's got 4. That is remarkable. It's starting to look like a done deal now.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Vieira. Fiddles it through. Expertly cut out. Really nicely done. Cafu. Pires. Tomori does well to get it back. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Beckham has it out wide and in space. Oh no, this does not look good. Saliba. Ambrosini spots it and intercepts. Now it's Rafael Leao. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
It's Van Basten! And for sure, that was not one of his best.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Rosicki. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pires gets into some space. It's a corner.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
And now they can spring out of defence. Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Bapak! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
A moment to try and place the cherry on the cake.
Milan are looking to go forward now. And he's intervened well there. Rosicki might just make this.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. That's a lovely, neat pass. Ljungberg. And that's it. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did... Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Well, there is here a great sense of expectation as to universal contentment. The Emirates embraces Arsenal once more.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already.
And here's Pulisic. Pulisic! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Pulisic is offering a right smile there. Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Well, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense, and he's quick to get it clear again. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, this guy, Donnarumma, is someone who's been predestined for greatness, Peter, and he hasn't disappointed. Immense in terms of shot stopping, we know that, but I think his distribution has also improved, and it needed to, although he likes to keep it quite safe and simple.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Ljungberg. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Rafael Leao. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oh, that's fabulous. It's a throw-in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. And the ball is out of play. Rafael Leao. Picked out brilliantly. Wilshere. Cafu. Looking here to chip it through. Has a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
Cafu actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. And he's gone backward here. He's had a shot! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
So it is still 0-0. Fofana. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, he's been shapes to shoot. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. Timber. Pass is just off target. Ronaldinho. Pulisic. Strokes it back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
And here's Van Basten. Shifted it to the flank.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Perez. Ciao. Now Ronaldinho. He is through here. It's Bapak! He can get that clear. And they're quick to get it back. Ljungberg. Looking for the run. Now, shot a goal! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that was very necessary. Still waiting for the first breakthrough, but not for the want of trying. Bergkamp. Ljungberg. Now this could be a chance. Backhand! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Pulisic. Fofana. And here's Van Basten. Beckham is flagged offside. And it's Van Basten. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ljungberg. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, there it is, half-time. Not a bad watch by any means. And the efforts of both sides have been good, but neither have been able to penetrate. And so we reach the break, and the game remains goalless. So we reach the halfway point.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained. So I'm looking forward to what's to come.
And after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change perhaps after half-time. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Wilshere. Ljungberg. Timber.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Vieira. And he's there to retrieve it. And here's Wilshere.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply...
Pulisic! That was superb goalkeeping.
Pulisic really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Milan have their second corner now. A hefty challenge, but fair enough. Oh, that was vital. Costa Curta. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Vieira could move up a gear here. Now it's Perez. It's run loose here. And still we await the first breakthrough. And he was alert to it. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
It's their second corner of the game. And the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Arsenal have their third corner. Has a go! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Oh, he's and again! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it. Cafu. And it's Ronaldinho. That's Beckham. And here's Van Basten. Pulisic. Out of play for a goal kick.
Substitutions taking place.
Milan can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be a bit of a nightmare scenario for the defence, as you're going to be facing a very willing runner now, especially one that likes to make those runs beyond the defensive line.
Fofana. Chukwueze. It's Fofana. Passing is crisp and sharp. Fofana. Brilliantly cut out.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Fofana. Half an hour gone in the second half. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, they deserve an awful lot of credit for their commitment to the cause, but it's a goal credit that would be most welcome now.
Ljungberg!
Substitution for Arsenal. Number 19, Wilshere. Coming on the field is...
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
If we're going to get a winner, it's got to come now. Fofana. Now, what about a counter-attack? And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Perez. It's a goal kick. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. This has been a better game than the scoreline suggests, and it really does merit a goal.
Ronaldinho. Fofana. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Ronaldinho. Chukwueze. Benacer. Ljungberg. Okafor. And it's
There will be
Beckham.
3 minutes added time.
We are into stoppage time. Back into the middle. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Vieira. Krasitsky. And time is up. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an impression despite all the huff and puff. Your final thoughts,
And
Jim?
now,
Arsenal
please
can
turn
always take
towards the
more
screen
positives
for
from a
special
result like this.
presentation
Yes,
featuring
there
our
is some
guest
tidying up to do,
performance today.
but some real promise too.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. Have a look at this. It is what you anticipate here these days in London North 7. An undulating red and white wave, an Arsenal wave which envelops the team.
Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Beckham. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
This guy, Sandro Tonali, was being touted as being one of Italy's greatest midfield talents. Remember the season he got a side promoted into the Italian top flight, 17 years of age, I think, and he was the mainstay in a team at that early age, playing in virtually every game and dictating the play. He stands out, doesn't matter how old he is.
Yes, he'd be my pick. Oh, that is asking for trouble, and he's found a way past. He's one on, and the shot! Oh, it's come loose, in for the pieces!
That's just playing it safe and simple. Arsenal have created a real intensity from the start, and there's no sign of any let-up.
And it's Beckham. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bergkamp. Perez. And it's Beckham.
Oh, no joy this time.
Arsenal are applying all the early pressure.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Timber. Shapes to shoot! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Cafu. And it's Ronaldinho. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now Ronaldinho.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Cafu got a long way forward to join the attack.
Tomori deals with that comfortably. Van Basten.
Out to the left it goes. Rafael Leao going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Looking here to chip it through. Adams cuts it out. Tonali. Saliba gets across to intercept that. Ljungberg. Timber. And he's picked out the run. He's been picked out. Tomori did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Ambrosini. And Thiaw. Tomori. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now Tonali. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. And it's Bergkamp. Ronaldinho. And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And no, that is pretty much the end of that.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Chance!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And here's Perez. Pinches it off him. Beckham. Ronaldinho. Tonali, spread out to the left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. He's got away. Ljungberg. In by Ljung. He rises! What a wonderful goal!
That couldn't have been a more potent injection of belief for this team. Top man, top drawer. Arsenal clearly...
The referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Haven't played that badly. Getting caught again on the counter-attack is unlikely. They're switched on to that, and still very much in this game.
Arsenal leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the game has already resumed here.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out. See if you can open them up a bit more.
Wilshere! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ronaldinho. Cafu. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Wilshere. Oh, good-looking ball. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho. Time and again they are repelled. Adams did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Arsenal are ahead here by what is still the only goal. And it's Beckham. Cafu. That's a good ball played into space. Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Ljungberg, he's seen that early, used a certain sixth sense.
The attendance for this match was
Beckham.
61,052.
Tonali, and that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Wilshere, Bergkamp, he's had a shot! They've done it! And this is getting better and better.
The understanding between those two plays a big part in that, and releasing the run on side proved the key ingredient.
And he's done it again, he's got his second. So that's two now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them. You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Timber. Milan appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
And it's Beckham. And that is a little undercooked. Perez. Tonali. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Beckham.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Can he finish? Surely now they are well and truly out of sight.
And they are cruising away. No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
A case now of complete control. That's an excellent interception.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Bergkamp. And he's being shifted off it. Beckham. That's a good run he's making there. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Van Basten. Couldn't squeeze it through. Fofana. Can he finish?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Substitution in progress.
Milan making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
Fofana. They really do have to make something of this. And they can counter here. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Fofana. Benacer.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
2 minutes to be added on. Had a shot! What a hit! The save was firm. Milan with the corner, they're first. Bergkamp chasing after it. So that's it, it is all over. Oh, this is a side which is purring, picture perfect, a win they will relish, having pulverised what was put in front of them. It was a pulsating performance.
Just a quick
Bergkamp
announcement.
claiming the Man
An
of the Match
exciting one
award,
too. We're
and
about
there
to
is
announce
very
today's
little
hockey
room for
numbers.
argument.
Please watch the screen if you have a ticket.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
So many thanks to Jim Beck. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history.
And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Milan with the corner, they're first.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And here's Shevchenko, and Shevchenko! It's there!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Look, there just wasn't much of a gap to begin with, and to find it, I think it was a fine drive, and I don't think the keeper could have really planned for that. I think he's a bit unlucky in that instance.
Milan are already chasing the game, they didn't envisage that. Van Basten.
Van Basten!
And here's Van Basten. And that has been slung wide. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bout of passing here, really easy on the eye. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And there's green grass ahead of him. He's got the shot away! Sticks it away! They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And here's Van Basten. Milan have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Cafu. Ronaldinho. And he's intervened well there. Cafu. Forwards and with intent. It's Van Basten! Just not quite happening for him just now.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Milan are looking to go forward now. And it's Van Basten. Beckham. And it's Beckham. Costa Curta. And Tomori. Here's João Felix. It's Fofana. João Felix. Maldini cuts out the pass. Well read, nice interception. Beckham. Van Basten. He's going for goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And here's Van Basten. Fofana really struggling to influence the game.
He needs...
Van Basten! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's heaved it away. Pull it. Oh, they can break here. João Felix. Oh, that's well spotted. Beckham. Fofana. Here's Rafael Leao. That's a little off target. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten. There's the hit!
It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Beckham. And it's Ronaldinho. Milan heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Gullit cuts it out. Now it's Van Basten. Chance! Rafael Leao. Van Basten. Cafu.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the pass is intercepted. Beckham. That'll be a throw. Cross flung in towards the middle. And here comes the corner. Milan have their third corner. And now a Joao Felix! Seedorf charging forward, the ball at his feet. Great ball, Ronaldinho. There's the shot! Fofana. Beckham. Oh, that is a... It's Van Basten! It's run loose, who's going to get there? Good effort, and it is right on half-time. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Milan are 2 up and everything is shaping nicely. The only criticism, it could have been 3.
Milan in control at half-time, 2-0. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. So both teams emerge the same as they were before the break.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Cafu. Fofana running with the ball. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Joao Felix. Now Costa Curta. The message is clear, none shall pass. Maldini. He's looking to set free a runner. Van Basten. Hits one! Joao Felix. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Milan in a very solid position, 2 to the good. Now it's Gullit, showing good feet. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Ciao. Ronaldinho. Joao Felix. Now it's Shevchenko. Cafu. Ronaldinho. Rafael Leao. Van Basten. Fofana. And he skips past his man. Cafu. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Shevchenko. He's through here. He's picked his way through. Opts to play it back. Milan can breathe again, just.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Seedorf. And it's Shevchenko. Fiddles it through, distributed tidily. Cross deflected behind for a corner.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Milan have their second corner now. And now they can spring out of defence. Rafael Leao. This is promising. Just about up to 75 minutes. Now it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out. Ronaldinho! Oh, and that is really good tenacity. So their fourth corner of the game. Turns and goes back. Milan have the chance to go the other way. Chukwueze. Passing nice and neat. Has a shot! Rising over the bar.
Good play all round. He was well hustled and still got a shot away.
Milan making another change here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Cafu just loves to go forward whenever he can. Shevchenko. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Milan have time on their side now, as well as a two-goal lead. It is just about done. Shevchenko. And it's played forward. Looks like he's been given offside again here. Yes, he has. Costa Curta. Fofana. Chukwueze. Here's Rafael Leao. Chukwueze. In with the challenge. And it's Shevchenko.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Cafu. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Ronaldinho. Cafu. Cafu proves just a little bit too strong.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17. Ronaldinho. Viene sostituito.
Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Rafael Leao. And the number on the board is 3. Ciao. Maldini. Oh, there's a probing ball. And it's Van Basten. Fofana. And there goes the final whistle. What a satisfying performance. A performance at times of determination and occasionally magic. Simply, they had all the right answers. Shevchenko claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do, and the players were determined to deliver it, and they did.